Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. Krista here, and I am so excited about this particular planner. If you've seen my other two planner videos, 2025 planner videos, this is the third or the fourth. I'm not sure what order I'm gonna share these, but this is one of the four, and this is the newest planner I've purchased. I bought this during the Thanksgiving weekend while I was in New York, and this is a filofax malden in the color ochre. It's one of these planners that I've wanted since I stumbled upon the planning community years and years and years ago. And this year I finally decided to indulge myself, but I wanted to be clear about what I was going to use it for before I got it. So it has a wonderful use, and the use might evolve over time, but I'm using it, I'm loving it, I'm in it. It is a wonderful addition to my rings collection. These are the only ring planners that I have. This is a Filofax Personal, which is my home management binder, and then this is a Filofax Pocket Malden, which is my finance planner. So come back and I'll walk you through this one. This one hasn't even been set up yet, so we're going to actually set it up on camera because we need to chat about it. It's a new thing that I'm trying out that I tried out in 2024. I have to do some more perfecting of the system to fully leverage it, but we're gonna set this up together in another video, okay? So come back if you want to see my home management binder set up and hear all about the inserts that I got for this. So I know I've talked some smack about rings. It really is frustrating being in rings and printing out all these things. I'm not gonna hold you. I am not built for printing out printables. I do it, I've done it in here, but I really wish I can get those life minutes back because I hate it. I hate it. My printer is downstairs in my studio, so I have to print something, run downstairs to get it. Oh, it's wrong. Go back upstairs, print it again, go downstairs. Oh, it's still wrong. Next thing you know, I've gone through a whole pack of Tomoe River paper and I am upset. But anyway, I love this pocket planner. It's so cute and I love it. I just need to find a company that can print my inserts and I will be all set forever. So anyway, let's get into it and I will walk you through how it's set up now. I do think, and I said this in my last video, the planner will change as I work on it and use it. Sections will change, I'll set up new things, but this is where I'm starting and I feel pretty good about it. This thing is so beautiful. So yeah, I'm function over, I like a functional planner more so than anything, but I also like to gussy it up, right? So I haven't done much deco or anything like that. I'm actually just using the pockets to store things. So inside the zip pocket, I don't think I have anything in there. Probably won't put anything in there because like what can go in there? It's so tight. In here, I just have some post-it notes that I've had for years. It's like a post. Oh my God, how cute is that? I know, right? A friend bought these back for me from Korea, I believe, years ago. I think it was Korea. So anyway, I just have some notes in there that I can use. This came with the plotter inserts that I'm using. This is just some vellum that I have. This came with the plotter inserts. It's a little interview story. I just think it's so beautiful. I love plotter inserts. I'm gonna say it again. I love plotter inserts. I love plotter inserts. I actually want a plotter, but I cannot justify getting a plotter because I don't know what I would use it for except to just touch it and fill it up with paper and just use it as a notebook. And I feel like that would be a very expensive notebook, but I love plotter inserts. And yes, I'm in the plotter buy sell trade group on Facebook, which is also like a Travelers Company Superior Labor group. And if I see something used at a good price, I may buy me a plotter. But anyway, this is a filofax. So you'll see that I have notes on different things just to remind me of certain things that I still need to set up and to tell you about certain things. So all of the inserts inside of this planner are from Puffin Pages Co. And then there is a couple things from a company called Kailani Design Co. on Etsy. Okay, so I'll let you know which is which, but all of the inserts are Puffin Pages, and then my covers are from Kailani Design Co. on Etsy. So I did do some printables. I like the Puffin Pages Co. printables. They're really nice and neat and minimal. Sadly, Puffin Pages is closing down shop at the end of the year. So if you're seeing this before December 31st, 2024, you might want to go over to the website and download all the things that are on sale. That's what I did, because even though I hate printing out stuff, I would hate not to have things that I need in my rings planner, because I'm such a hater of printing out stuff. So anyway, I bought a bunch of things and I will be using them in years to come. I finally got me an ollie clip. First ollie clip ever. Got it from Filofax. Why? Because I had to order something from the Filofax website, and in order to get the free shipping, I needed to throw something else in the cart, so I threw that in the cart. I got this from Amazon, just so you know. So this is a Filofax ollie clip. I made this dashboard myself. It is using, what is that paper? Here, I got it right here because I use this self-laminating pouch. Easy to use. I do have a laminating machine, but I didn't want to go downstairs and dig it out. I will though, because you only get 5 in here, and I already used 2 or 3. But I just took some pictures from Canva, because Pinterest, and made this in Canva. So my finance planner, I wanted to have images that will remind me of what my financial goals are. I have a desire to buy a family home. I want me a brownstone in New York City. I want that to be my family home, at least one of them. And then have like a lake house or something like that elsewhere. But I want a brownstone. I will have a brownstone in New York City. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know it will happen. So these are just some images of different brownstones. Interior, backyard vibes, what the street could potentially look like, the entrance. And then on my desktop, on my computer, I have some other brownstone images. So I'm just looking at brownstone images all the time. When I go visit New York next month, I'm probably going to do some tours just to kind of, it's coming to me. It's mine. I will have it. So anyway, this is a dashboard. You got to be careful with these laminating pouches. I cut it too close to the edge and broke the seal. Don't do that. But I'm still going to use it because it's fine. It'll work. And what I'm probably going to do is when I get my laminator, no, whatever, I'm probably going to do it over. Anyway, it works for now. It's fine. And then I just put some Post-it notes. These are the same images on this side, so I don't mind covering them up. I just put little tiny Post-its. I have so many Post-its, I need to use them all. Okay, guys, this is where it gets really funny. So I got you zoomed in, but this is what the planner looks like. This is my hand. I can't read any of this stuff. I can't read any of it. It's so cute. I can't read it. Let's get rid of it. I can't read it. These are my money routines, and I am too old to be sitting here trying to figure out what the heck that says. So we're going to get rid of that. That did not work. See? Too small, can't read. Ugh. But don't you worry. In my little pocket back here, I have some PET tape, and I have some new pages because I made them. So basically, I made this in Canva. So you can see, I made this in Canva. instead of putting them all on one page, I just made them one page each. Daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. And I printed this on Tomoe River paper. So let's get those in. Let's get those in our planner right now. And this thing is filled to the brim, which is probably bad because, girl, this is another reason why I need to take some stuff out of here. I've already taken stuff out of here, but I probably need to take more stuff out of here. Just bear with me. We're going to get back on track in a minute. But this is what happens when I open the thing from the front. So I just made those in Canva. Another thing that I can't stand with printables, and this is not on the people who make the printables, because they do a really good job with setting it up so you can do back and front. But when you print these, you make them in Canva, then you have a blank page on the back. And I don't have time to figure out how to do back and front, and like, I don't have time for that. So I just printed this out on Tomoe River paper, and then I took my PET tapes and I just put some stickers on there. And since I also want to buy a place in Paris at some point and live in France for a spell, this is all reminding me of that. So my daily routines, I won't read them all, but you can sort of see, you know, review account balances. Oh, I think this is messing it up. Review account balances, review ally balances, update no spend tracker, update waiting on tracker, review monthly goals, listen to money affirmations. I'm all about that. Louise, hey. Money routine weekly, similar things, except listen to more money podcasts and read and track money books that I'm reading. And then monthly, close out last month's budget, prep this month's budget, move money to Ally, which is my high yield savings account, reconcile both my public health business and my studio business accounts. And then more cute stickers. Oh, I haven't been showing you the stickers. And then I have quarterly. More stickers here. Quarterly, pay quarterly taxes for public health company, pay quarterly taxes for my art studio, review my IRA, I'm switching from an IRA SEP to a solo 401k. So I will be looking at both of those still. My HSA, my brokerage account, rebalance my portfolio middle of the year, and then update my net worth quarterly. Some more cute stickers. And then this, listen, this is what I need to be reminded of. So I'm going to bring you all the way in. This is a scripture, Deuteronomy 8:17-18. I would read it to you, but okay, I'm going to read it to you. You may say to yourself, my power and my own ability have gained this wealth for me. But remember that the Lord your God gives you the power to gain wealth in order to confirm his covenant he swore to your ancestors as it is today. This was Moses speaking to the children of Israel. So as I'm out here getting these bags, I am super clear that it is Jesus that is my business partner. Do you understand me? It's not me. I promise you it's not me, because I would rather not work. I would rather be doing anything else, but God is good and he blesses me. So I just want to be reminded of that. And I printed this just on vellum. And I took 2 pieces of vellum and glued them together, and that's what I did. Just trying to make it cute. So these are the covers that are by Kalani Design Co. on Etsy, and she gives you a file that has like 50 different things. And you can change the words on this if you have Adobe Acrobat. So I renamed it My Beautiful Money. And then I kept some of the other stuff she had there because it didn't bother me. So this is my inbox. And then I just have to-do lists. so that you can see. Uh-oh, I've done some of these things. Contribute max to SEP. I did that. Buy MacBook Air. I did that. No, I bought a MacBook Pro. I bought a new phone. I haven't done that. Haven't done that. I did the TBI docs. I paid salary. I paid the contractors. I set up my pocket. I still have to do these things. Oh, and I have to calculate my 2024 stationery spend. I'm going to be so embarrassed, but I'm going to share it with you because I got to do better. It's a low buy in 2025, baby. So anyway, this is just some to-do lists that came with the filofax. I love them. So if things can be pre-printed, I am all for that. Why is my thing not? So if stuff can be pre-printed, that is what we want. This is just some filofax paper, different colors, contacts. I mean, whatever. I'm not using that too much. Overview. Another one of those covers. And then these little tabs came with the filofax. I'm going to use them until they fall apart. And then I'll get some plastic ones like I have in my personal. Okay, here we get into the favorite. Plotter inserts. I want you to notice something. And I don't know if you can see this, but the plotter inserts are, first of all, larger than these. So you have those, and these are larger. They go down a little bit longer. And their corners are rounded. And it's thin Tomoe River paper. So this is the Plotter Monthly. I'm going to use this to like highlight my paydays. Kind of like what I did in a planner that I don't have near me. I thought I had it near me just now, but I guess I do. So in this book, you can see in the monthlies that were so tiny, I just put a little sticker for my paydays. So I plan to do that with a highlighter. And this came with the filofax. This is like a perpetual calendar. I will use this and fill this out at some point. If I don't use it for this year, I can definitely take it out and use it for next year. So here's another reason why printables get on my nerves. So this is a scratch. I'm going to cover this up with some washi because it's not applicable. It goes like this. So this is the annual review for Puffin Pages Co. And it's just for me to write down, like, I'm probably going to just write down all my bills and then do a check to make sure everything got paid. But all of my bills are on auto pay, so I'm so blessed that I don't even look at them, quite honestly. But then I can also have a section for the bills, but then a section for like retirement contributions, making sure that those went through, both the automated ones and the manual ones. So I'm going to fill that out at some point. And I printed all of this on Tomoe River paper, 68 GSM. This is the monthlies. Another divider. Some more Tomoe River paper. So this is where I'm going to put my annual goals. Let me see. Once I have them solidified, and I'm going to show you in the back, I started drafting them, but once I decide on them, I'm going to write them here. And I don't know if you can see, but you can make a little line to show progress, 0%, 50%, 100%. I don't think you can see that. I don't think you can. There you go. And then a checkbox when you check it off. Love these pages. Look at this. Look at this. First of all, I talked a lot of smack about this Energel Clina, and it's alright. I'm using it. This is in brown ink. I think that's the ink that I'm going to be using in this planner. This is the pen that I'm using in this planner, so I will continue with it. I will use fountain pens in here as well, but for now I'm just using the Energel Clina. But this is the monthly. It started in December, so that's why all of this is filled out. I have space to put to-dos, and then I have all the things that are sort of money related and things that I need to be mindful of, I put in here. So my retreat, annual retreat, I just needed to know that it was a planning retreat, and also this retreat costs money. So it's a flag for me to go back and look at any receipts that I spent during this time, because all of that is write-offs for my public health business. Leaving for Chicago to go be with my clients, for example, go be with my clients. And then this is just what I did last week, which was reconcile all of the my public health company's books and close up shop. So we're technically on vacation because we're right here. And that was my last day in the office until the 6th of January. So I have a few more things to to do for the month, but I am catching up. But I love these inserts. Oh my gosh. See, we open back up on the 6th. Hobonichi restock on the 31st. I will be spending money on that day. I will not be spending money on stationery all of these days. It's going to be a no spend month for me, except for this day. Okay. And then this, I put all of the months in here because the paper is so thin and so yummy. And then they give you some blank sheets. So good. And then we go into my weeklies. Oh no. Am I doing paydays here too? Okay, maybe I'm doing paydays here. Same thing. Oh, and then maybe I'm gonna put my goals here too. I bought the monthly and the weekly pack from Plotter, and they have similar things on the intro pages. So I'll just repeat stuff because sometimes I just need to see things like 3-4 times so that I'm like constantly reminded of it. And then in these weeklies, I like the Plotter weeklies because it's a week on one page. So you have 7 days on one page, but then you have this whole page that you can either continue on, or you can just use this as a blank page to do whatever. So I intend to put any money-oriented deadlines. I have deadlines with my bookkeeper, my accountant, due dates for all sorts of things, invoicing dates, invoices were paid. And then on this side, I plan to use it as like notes and to-dos for the week, and throw a little photo on there if I want to. Okay. So that's the Plotter weekly. I love these pages. Love them so much. So I put all the weeks in there. And then I made another little dashboard with the little self-laminating pockets. This is just an image I got off of Pinterest of a studio. Again, want to be reminded of my art, and what I'm working towards is to be able to work in my studio full time. And then on the other side, I also love to travel the world. So that's what I'm spending my money on, lots of money on. Do not apologize for spending money on travel. It's my favorite thing to do. And then this is just a yearly plan, and I just put in some key dates. Again, this is another one of those things where this I'll cover up probably with some stickers or something, or I can just clip it to this so I don't see it and it just flips. And then this is a full year of just different things. So file taxes, max out my HSA, my God baby arrives sometime in January. This is my friend's 40th birthday. It's only there because I am going to a Caribbean island to celebrate with her, so that's going to cost money. So I don't just have everybody's birthday in here, only that one, because that's money. And then Stationery Fest in New York City I would like to go to. I believe the Atlanta Pin Show is also in April, so I have to verify that, but I want to put that in here because that's going to be money that I'm going to spend. My retreat every year is money that I'm going to spend, and of course it's my 46th birthday, so we gonna ball out as usual because I be buying myself all sorts of stuff for my birthday. Nothing is off limits except, you know, chimpanzees, which I would love to have one, but apparently they are not animals. They're not pets. They're animals. They're not pets, which I respect. So again, these pages don't mean anything. They're just in the way. So I'm just probably going to washi tape these together because this is the spread. And this is a finance overview. I went ahead and filled out January February with the dates, and March. I just did the first quarter. And then these are some of the goals. And then I still will be tracking my finances in my budget spreadsheet, but I'll be taking the big picture items like the income, savings, and big expenses by category and putting them here just so that I have a quick view of what's happening in the month. So I really like this, and I can't wait to use this for January, February. And then I put in enough for the rest of the year. Because again, I don't want to print out stuff. I don't want to print out anything, actually. But if I can do it while I'm in the mood, the better. This is a plotter plastic ruler thingy. I just like the way it looks. Quite frankly. Adds a little pizzazz to the thing. And I just put some post-it notes for my stash that I had. Boop. And then now we get into the expense trackers, which are really nice. I'll just show you a blank one. They're just simple. Puffing. I mean, I like her stuff because it's just simple. I also like their stuff because it doesn't have their logo anywhere on it. So I don't have to like deal with that. It's just visual clutter. So these are, I'm going to do them by month. Like I said, January is a no spend except the Hobonichi restock day. I'm only going to be logging expenses here that are non-essential expenses. I don't need to log things that are essential to my life. Because, I mean, I'm not going to budget on those things. I'm going to budget on the non-essential things. Like, girl, how much stationery? Stationery is not essential. So, I want to keep track of that. What else is not essential? Like, just random things that I may want to buy. I'm like, let me keep track of that. Because it's technically not needed to run my life. But I do want to keep track of it to see, like, well, how am I spending outside of my needs? So that's what's going to go here. And I just printed out a bunch of them. Some of them have ink on there because my printer, it sucks. But I don't want to throw away good old paper, so I'm going to use it. And then we get to this next set of weeklies. Why do you have two sets of weeklies, Krista? Well, because I did not read the instructions. I did not read the instructions, the description of the filofax. It said clearly, you will get a week on 2-page 2025 diary with the purchase of this ring planner. I didn't see that. Had I seen that, I wouldn't have bought the Plotter weekly. Like, I just wouldn't have. I mean, I love Plotter. I would have just bought the monthly. But I just thought I needed to have both because I didn't know they were giving me this. Now, I like the filofax 2 days, week on 2 pages. I think it's nice and clean and neat. It has nice brown font. It's lovely. What I don't like about Plotter is that, I mean, not Plotter, filofax, is that before I went and bought the Plotter inserts, I went to go check to see. Wait, which one did I buy first? I think I bought the Plotter inserts first. Yeah, I think I bought the Plotter inserts first, so it was a wash. But I was curious to see if they had monthlies on cream paper. And I could not locate monthlies by filofax on cream paper, which was frustrating because I didn't want to have a white paper version with a cream weekly or whatever. I was just like, I don't want to be bothered. And I was thinking about next year, like, am I going to do filofax or am I going to do Plotter? I don't want to do both. And I do like the neatness of the filofax. I have nothing against it. Anyway, moving on. I have this second set of weeklies. So what I'm going to use these for, I only have 3 months worth of weeklies in here by filofax because it's just, they're thicker and it's just, I don't have enough room in here. But I'm going to use these to log no spend days and logging want and wait time. So one of the things I'm going to be doing in 2025 is when I want something, I have to give it 7 days. I have to give it 7 days because a girl will be like, I deserve. treat yourself all day. And the next thing you know, I got 57 fountain pens. True story. Actually, I don't have 57 fountain pens, but close to it. I saw a pen the other day. It's a new pen, Esterbrook SD Jurassic. It's green and blue. It's beautiful. Girl, you have an Esterbrook SD. You also have a second Esterbrook SD. What are you doing? So I'm going to give it 7 days. And if I'm still thinking about this pen after Christmas, I'm going to get the pen because, you know, life is short and I actually have money to buy pens, right? So, but in the new year, I want to note the day that I have a desire for something and then see how long I can wait before buying that thing. So that's what I'm going to put here. I'm also going to track, you know, if I listen to a podcast, what books I read, and that kind of thing. So I will use these pages, and I'm glad I have them, but that's what I'm going to use them for. Okay, so that's the weeklies. And then we get into my plans, baby. Look at this. I love this dashboard. I got this from Pinterest. It didn't have a name of like the artist or anything. Oh my God, all of my little things I cut them too close. That was my fault. Anyway, this is a black girl luxuriating in her linen sheets. I know these are linen sheets because I sleep on linen sheets and I know how they look and I know how they feel. It is luxurious. You never want to go back. And she's reading her book and she's just like living her life. That's what I want. So when I think about my money and why I need it to grow and why I need to invest and not spend it all on stationery, because I want to be able to luxuriate. I want to be able to sleep in and read in bed, you know, just being cute and black. Okay. And then on this side, this is my dream. Look at that kitchen. This is Matilda Gold's kitchen. It is just beautiful to me. So I'm also saving up money to renovate my kitchen. And it's going to be a beautiful kitchen. So that's why it's in my finance planner. And then these are my 2024 money goals. I just wrote them down because I wanted to, I'm going to do a video on the updates of these. And I think I did pretty good. But you'll have to watch that video to see how good I did. So that's 2024. And then I started drafting 2025. They're not final. So I just want to keep them here until I'm ready. This fourth one, I'm not ready to share. I'm going to keep that close to the vest until Jesus says I can share. But yeah, these are my money goals that I'm working on. And once they're final, I will move them up to the front of the planner. In that section that we talked about, either in the monthlies or either here, Lord help us, it's in here somewhere, here or elsewhere. That's where I'll move them. And then these are just some YouTube video ideas about money. I'm gonna move this to my YouTube social media planet, everyday carry planner. But I also have a list here. Oh, these are some other goals that I have to put over here that I'm still not sure about. I got to put all of my assets in a trust, and then I got to update my will. So these are just things that I need to do. And then we get into wish lists. You see the SD Jurassic? It's $176. And then I also want a Midori stamp TN. So this is like a vintage TN. The one I saw on eBay was $230. I'm not doing that. But that just gives you, I want a filofax Ranger pocket. I don't know how much those cost, but that's also vintage. And then I want a Leonardo Momento Grande Zero, $410. I'm going to be praying over that because it's good to see the prices, because then you're like, girl, are you really going to spend $400 on a pen? Probably. I just bought my Holy Grail pen, by the way. It was $600. I'll show you the unboxing. It was for my 45th birthday. What did I say on my birthday? We gon' ball. So I bought my Grail pen, and yes, it was a pretty penny. And I don't feel any kind of way about it. But it can't do that every month now. I'm not like that. I'm not foolish. So the next section are these cute plotter little project folders. Love them so much. I don't use them the way Plotter tells you to use them, because you're supposed to use them as like a project folder and write on them and all that business. I just use them as a cute little folder to have to cover up my projects that I'm going to write down on paper. So this project is switching from a SEP IRA to a solo 401k in 2025. And it's just a bunch of coordinated steps that I need to do. And I actually have to do them on Monday. Most of these will get done on Monday because there's a deadline attached to it. You can't contribute to 2 IRA accounts in the same calendar year, so you have to be finished with one before you start a new one. So I had to max out my SEP IRA. I did it on Friday because I want to start contributing starting January 1 to my new retirement account. And I'm switching retirement accounts because I am an employee of my company now. Back when I was just a business owner, the SEP made the most sense. But now that I'm a W-2 employee, having a solo 401k makes better sense. But anyway, these are just the steps that I have to follow in order to do this right, including like a backdoor Roth. I mean, just stuff that I need to do before I move over my switch account. So that's a project. SEP, IRA, solo 401k. These aren't projects yet, but I just put them in here just in case I may have a finance project. This is another one. This is just some paper. Plotter paper is the best. And then these are just like, these don't need to be in here, but I just like looking at Japanese. And they show you how to use these little pages. So this is what I was telling you about with the line. You can draw like, am I 50% done? Am I 100%? You can do weekly tasks, daily tasks. So I kept that here just sort of as a reference. And then I just kept these drawings here because they're cool. And then I got this plotter lifter thing. And it has a pencil holder, but nothing can go inside of here. Like nothing. Actually, am I lying? Oh, but who's doing this? I'm not doing that. I'll be here all day. So I just clip my pen like this. And I love it because it has like cursive practice. It's so pretty to look at. So I got that. And then this is a filofax pocket. I just put a piece of black cardstock in here and I pasted a photo of another kitchen design that I really like. So I want to do a mashup of this and the Matilda Gold kitchen. And I think that's the aesthetic that I want for this house. Next house will be a different kind of aesthetic, but for this one, I'm going with like English, country, lived in type of experience. Don't even know where it's at. I'm gonna have to put a tab on that because I need to be able to see it. So these two kitchens together, just fun. I want to get me a Smeg. I want Smeg appliances. I just want it to feel like a lived-in, warm, cozy kitchen. Nothing fitted, just an unfitted kitchen. Google that. You'll see what I'm saying. So I just slid that in there, and then I can switch that out with different things over time. And then the final thing is a little pin code notebook, A7, and I just slid it right in the pocket here. So I thought that that was cute. And there's nothing in this pocket. And then what I'm using for the pin code book, I love this. I got this from Atlas last week when I was there. I used a little, oh, that's what I wanted to bring in here. We're gonna have to do that in another video because this video is long. But I got this stencil from the stationery store I went to while I was in Chicago. And I'm just jotting down what days I was in this ring planner. So I set it up and then I went out on my retreat these days. Then I was in Chicago these days, so I didn't use the planner. Got back to work. and then was in the planner these days, and then I need to highlight also today. So this is just a little quick thing to keep track of. I'll rip this out and then use the back of it and probably put it here, just so that I'm using both sides. But this is a cute little Midori stencil. It's really cute. I'll show it to you. With all the other goodies I got on my birthday. I bought it on my birthday, and the shopkeepers gave me a discount, and they were the sweetest, Eric and Tyler. And yeah, I'll show you all of those goodies in a separate video. I'll do like a little, here's what I got while I was in Chicago. A little haul. We will not be doing hauls in 2025 because I'm going to be on a low buy. What is a haul exactly? Is a haul like 2 things or 20 things? I don't know. Anyway, this comes with a pin loop. I'm not using it. Boopity boop. And there is my finance planner. It is the cutest thing ever. I love it. I'm so happy I have it. And I can't wait to continue using it. I can't wait to be able to start tracking expenses and stuff. I didn't want to do it in December because, y'all, we are shopping in December. Actually, I didn't buy that much stuff. Actually, I did. I don't want to see it. I just want to start off in January. And I want to say no spend and then see what ends up on the list. Pray for me and I will pray for you. We're going to get our monies together. We're going to keep our monies together. We're going to multiply our monies. And we're going to have our dreams, you know? Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video because we have one more planner to go through. And then we'll get to our notebooks. So definitely turn on your notification buttons because you don't want to miss a thing. And I will talk to you later. Okay? Bye!